Yeah, I agree. It just sucks.
You did the busting story in the basement.
Yeah.
Right,
Your farting story you told me on stream.
What story was
Oh
that?
yeah, let me tell you, right?
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
look.
Okay.
Okay, you ever had study hall in high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what it was. I never went, but I know.
Okay. So it's like you get an hour to like chill or study.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had a whole auditorium for like 15 people, right? On the other side of the auditorium, there was this shorty, right?
Okay.
I had a crazy ass crush on, right?
Okay.
Light skin jump. So she ended up she texted me, right? I always had a crush on her, but I was always scared, right? She
Okay.
texted me, she's like, you should sit with me over here. So I look at it and I'm like, you know, as my friend is talking, right?
Okay.
I'm like, fuck. But at the same time, I had to fart, bro.
Wow.
Like I had gas, like bad gas.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I look at the
Golly.
text, my friend is talking, she's telling me a story. But in my mind, right, I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna spend like 20 minutes here, and then the other half I'm gonna go with her, right?
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. So I'm hearing her talk.
Wait a minute, bro.
Yeah,
'cause
talk
I
to
was
me.
a little sidetracked.
Yeah.
You said, okay, I'm gonna give 30 minutes to focus studies, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out with her.
I'm gonna spend half of the study hall here, just so I
30
don't
minutes.
diss my friend, right?
Should have just hopped over, bro.
I
This
know,
nigga
I know.
stored a fart for over
No,
30
hear me.
minutes.
No,
Get bruised.
it gets cut short, right?
Okay,
But
okay,
look,
okay.
So she's telling me a story, but I don't wanna disrupt her, right? So I'm looking her dead in her eyes, and I'm squeezing my ass, bro. 'Cause I'm like, you know when you had to, you know,
I
you
hate
gotta
that.
fight, right?
Absolutely.
And I'm scared if I let go, it's gonna be loud because this is an auditorium. It's fucking
I
quiet.
let go.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
So
bro.
I'm holding it, right? And I do one of these to like spread my cheeks on the seat. Hear me out. Hear me out. So I go like this. I let it out, right? And it goes silent. So it just goes one of those.
Bro, those are the worst, bro.
So I'm sitting there. That shit hits my nose. My shit starts flaring. I go,
I got a picture for this.
Dude.
right?
Dude,
Listen.
Did you see his nose? Did
Yeah,
you see what he just
right.
did?
Stream. I got you a visual, bro.
But listen, right? So it hits me,
Okay.
and she's talking. So I'm looking at her. I'm like,
Oh my
right,
gosh.
right.
Bro.
So as she's talking, I know it's gonna hit her. So she's talking, and she just stops. Her eyebrows go up. Let me see. Exactly. So look, so her eyebrows go up. She stops talking. I'm looking at her. Her nose flare, and I'm like, I get up and I just walk away.
Dude,
Bro,
I hate how it always ends like that,
That's
bro.
the end of the story, bro.
I know it is.
and I just go chill with the girl.
Oh my god.
And ever
bro.
since that, like from there, our friendship just wasn't the same.
You wonder why?
Right, like
He's
bro.
like in fucking like disbelief, bro. You shit on her.
And you tried to gaslight her into thinking it was her, bro. Like, fucking own it. Own it, bro. He's like,
Good shit. He did.
like, dog, you know it's you, bro. Are you kidding?
Oh fuck!
Wait, Cruz, can I get that burrito, bro?
I had an old box TV on it, right? And I used to
Okay.
like my face. I would play Call of Duty on that bitch like this
Okay.
for hours, right? And I remember I was gaming, and then my right eye, bro, it was like a black shadow came, and it was like. And I was just standing. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I'm in my room screaming, bro. And so I'm panicking, right? And then like little by little, like it starts coming back.
Yeah.
So I Google it, and I'm like, bro, my right eye went blind. That shit said, "You got HIV." That shit said, "You got cancer." I was like,
Oh yeah.
"Oh nah." I was like, "Bro, I only had sex with one person at the time." I was like, "What the fuck?
Oh,
what happened?"
I know you was scared
Yo,
by the
I was
caller.
scared.
You
Then I went to the
text
doctor. No, I went to the doctor. He was like, "Yeah, so you're straining your eye." I was like, "Oh, okay." Like,
Got some bifocals and called it a day.
right. So originally we were supposed to play Multiverse, which I would have dogged them, bro. Right?
Multiverses is fire, by the
Yeah,
way. We all fuck with multi.
And then last minute, I haven't touched Tekken in terms of like actually touched Tekken to train. So last minute they were like, Tekken. I was like, yeah, right.
Okay.
So I trained my ass off, right? Not only that, so this is Saturday, right?
Okay.
Right. So I'm feeling pretty confident, right? But I'm still nervous because I seen what Mark and Leland, they've been like training with a pro, right?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Hell yeah, bro. They all get coaches,
Justin
bro.
Wong, I think.
I'm like, who the fuck are y'all playing against? Fucking Evo players? Relax.
Right.
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 Okay.
So we go to the green room. I play Leland. And I'm like, oh, okay. Not that bad.
Okay.
I got him. Right?
But did you win though, or were you just like?
Oh, yeah, in the green room?
In the
I think you
green room.
won one. You guys were like going back and forth.
Yeah, exactly, right? So
Okay.
I was like, oh, so I hyped it up, right?
Yeah.
So now, okay, so now we're at the stage.
So
right?
yeah. So then we're taking our seats. I'm sitting next to O'Shea.
Yeah.
And I think you were the second match.
Yeah, second.
And, you know, PG's going up against Mark from RDC.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is like where it needs to start.
And I was like, bro, why are they putting me against he's apparently the best player here, right?
Damn.
So I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? So in the back, bro, all that confidence went out the window, bro. I'm over there shaking in my boots, bro.
but the round
Right.
starts. The round starts, and this dude PG, like perfect combos Mark to maybe like half health. And me and O'Shea look at each other like, oh damn. And then look back, and Mark the whole bar back.
Yeah, so look, this is what happened, right?
Yeah, tell me,
So
bro.
I'm up there, bro. I hit him, right? Like with like a counter,
Yeah.
you call it. So it hits extra damage.
Okay.
Bro, I hear people yell. I feel like my blood just goes and I freeze, bro. And in my mind, I'm yelling like, fucking press a button, press a button. I literally freeze up there, bro. And the shit is, he's not that crazy. And I was like, I'm literally yelling like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It was like, and it wasn't until the second match where it was like, I started getting him, but it was too late.
Yeah.
Where I got
You
comfortable.
froze because you was doing good.
I heard the
The crowd cheered his name.
I got fucking scared, bro. As soon as I hit him and I was fucking him up, everybody started going crazy. I swear that shit was like, and I was like, I swear, bro, I can't explain it, bro.
How's
I
that
got
make-
so fucking
That shit
scared.
pisses me off, bro. Why are you looking me in my eyes smiling about this story too, bro? Your daughter was there, bro. She was in that crowd, bro. You could have made her like a whole summer like with a fucking exclamation on it, bro. That shit did ... Fuck, bro. And then
It's been months since I stopped talking to my ex, but I'm still heavily grieving. We were high school sweethearts and shared a lot of experiences together and had kept each other afloat through the hardest times. I was without a doubt convinced this was the man God had sent out for me to marry. But of course, people change over time and things don't work out. Some days it's hard to get out of bed, my mind racing with what ifs and the hurtful things he did and said. I know most people can get over a partner easily once they go to the gym or hang out with friends, and I'm taking care of myself, praying and trying to move on, but it's hard. Having the whole it is what it is or fuck them, I'm gonna get my money up mindset just isn't who I am. He will always be someone I love and deeply care for, so how do you deal with the loss of a loved one? The kind of world-shattering loss that feels like you can never recover from. Thank you for your time and keep doing what you're doing. Love, Bear.
Man,
Shout out to you, Bear.
I'll
Thank you for
low-key
the email.
take that. Because, like, I feel like that mindset, again, it's like looking from the outside looking in, bro. 'Cause I feel like because breakups are one of the hardest, bro.
For sure.
And it's like, I feel like we be either posting shit or like, it's off how you're looking at it from the outside, but bro, that's just one of the hardest things, you know what I mean? So the fact that she's like looking at it as, she's probably like seeing people, you know, talking about like, you know, fuck him or, you know what I mean? Where it's not easy at all. Like that shit, you just have to like, you have to go through the process. Like you have to go through that process. That process sucks. And it's like, that shit is one of the worst, bro.
Yeah, it's one of the worst, but it's also one of the best because it's like,
Yeah.
I'll say like
In hindsight. Like,
yeah.
like once you get
in
over
the moment,
that.
yeah, it's a lot to deal with. So that's why
Yeah.
I would say like surround yourself with loved ones.
Facts.
But like, also like dealing with that allows you to line up with like your future husband if you believe in that, or future partner. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, had it not been for like your hard times in that relationship, like you would not necessarily like like be thankful for like the person that like is brought into you. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Hell
I
yeah.
remember my history teacher, bro. I think this was like in 10th grade, bro. I used to sit with my boy, in the back of the class, and we used to troll his ass, bro, cause he was just always pissed, right?
Yeah.
And he was this old white dude.
Okay.
And me and my boy Jay, bro, we're in the back and we're just cracking jokes, and he sees us and he's pissed, bro. So he storms towards us, and he starts yelling, but his lips were so ashy, bro. And when he starts yelling, his shit cracks open, bro, and blood starts pouring out. So this motherfucker gets his handkerchief and he's like, bro, and that sends us, but we're just dying, bro.
That's
Everybody just
crazy.
looking back because we're in the back, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, get the fuck to ISS, and he sends us both to fucking in school to detention, bro.
Oh,
That shit,
my
I still remember
gosh.
that, bro. Yeah. But I remember I was at my aunt's house, and they were making food. They had a whole like hog, right? Tied him up, and the way they do it out there, it's like villagey. So like, bro, they had a whole hog tied up. They stab him in the neck, and they have like a bucket. They drain the blood, right?
Oh.
So I'm inside of the house watching Dragon Ball, and they're making food outside. And this
Making food.
yeah, bro, this pig is out there squealing, rah, rah, and I'm over here just turning up the Goku and Frieza fight. Frieza! I'm over here like,
Oh,
and that
bro.
pig is outside, and I'm just trying to tune it out because I'm like,
APG.
That turned into his favorite anime.
Right,
though.
that's called a trauma bond. That's called a trauma bond, bro.
I mean, was it not? I mean, let me enjoy my show.
I mean,
let 'em
yeah,
cook.
yeah, they let him cook.
yeah.
Let him cook, PG.
Damn, what's your favorite?
I feel as though everybody uses manifestation like it's some unlocked superpower within the past 2 years, bro.
Like if I say I'm gonna manifest anything that's gonna happen 100%.
Yeah,
That's how. Yes, exactly.
that's
right.
What, that's your,
100%,
That's what I'm
100%.
saying.
Now let me
But you
cook.
believe that too?
No, I don't. Now that's what like the outside perspective looks at it as.
Okay.
Right? But when you deconstruct it, because again, I've been since I was a kid because of the FY and everything, right?
Yeah.
If you think of everything, right? This building, right? Everything on Earth came from a thought,
Yes.
right? Came from a thought. And
What was
then,
the table thing you were at, bro?
oh yeah, just because like matter in general. If you like deconstruct it and you actually like look into it, it's all particles, bro. Like if you actually
You know
look at
that
it,
part, right? Like everything is made of matter.
like everything
Yeah.
is literally like this is all bro, small little atoms, like small as fuck, bro. And they just
Why are you laughing?
But it's
No,
real,
yeah.
like
now
it's
you
real.
flip roles. Why are you laughing?
How much did y'all drink?
Bro, we had
No,
two
but this
drinks,
is real.
bro.
No, but this is real though. Like this is like all this. If you like actually
Yeah,
look it up
yeah.
right now,
He's not hearing you unless he takes another shot.
take another
bro.
shot, bro. But this is the thing, right? Like I feel like even that, with like that mindset is like, that's like,
The childish?
nah, the hell no. Like it's fair, but it's like look, it's not understood from the outside perspective. It's like
Because I am on the outside.
100%. But yeah, they exactly like it's looked at like when people talk about like manifesting, they think it's like you're just like, you know, like
Manifesting is the replacement of blessings, bro. That's how it feels.
yeah,
That's how it feels.
yeah. But
And it's-
but this is the thing, right?
Okay.
Right? Right?
Yep.
We're here to experience again. We're here to just experience the physical reality, right? And regardless of what we want to do, the outcome depends on what we decide is always gonna be there, right? It's just dependent on like again.
You mean like accepting your fate,
Let him
basically?
finish.
Okay.
Like, even since you was younger, like you can remember times when you was like, nah, I gotta be doing
Yeah.
something.
I hated being stagnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was always like a thing from like my parents, which is why I always like change my facial like
Facial hair.
yeah so much every few weeks.
Yeah.
Remember that one time where I fucking shit I cut my hair and I texted y'all. And I was like, remember that shit?
Yeah, you were like,
Yeah.
bros, like I got high last night and shaved my head.
Yes, bro.
And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh.
I would randomly like it's from like little things. I remember in my house in PA, like it was like I would constantly have to like if it wasn't my appearance, I was changing the setup. I just need I hate just if something like feels like it's just going like this, I need it to be like moving, like just different. I need to feel I just need constant like stimulation.
Yeah.
But it needs to be like work. Like I'm like, yeah.
I have to move shit around my house for the same reason. I have to rearrange my room every once in a while because I can't have it like just be like normal. But
Yeah. I just constantly need to have something that I'm striving for.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel like, is it purely from like a creative standpoint when you're doing stuff like that?
Yeah.
Just kind of to just give you like a new feeling or
Yeah.
I like that.
Like, the past 3 months where it was just like meetings, writings. It was like non-stop, barely sleep, but it was the most hectic, but the most rewarding.
Yeah.
It was like every time before the end of the night, the morning, I was just always like, honestly, like praying, like thinking, gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's just it's a hectic feeling. And I told you that it was like, it felt great. But it was like the what I was yearning for.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that like hecticness. It's just, I don't know, it just fuels me. But yeah.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
Cause I know a lot of people when they get in those situations, they might panic or
Yeah.
you're not really be fully like compatible or for that fit.
Yeah.
It's like that's what you love. Hell yeah.
What for you, bro? I went to Puerto Rico when I was 10. It was mad random, so it was like a culture shock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause like randomly, I was in elementary school and my mom picked me up in the middle of class, and then I was just confused. And she was like, "Say bye to your friends." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And then she was like, "We're leaving tomorrow." And I was like, "What the hell?" And then it was literally like, I remember like, even though we ain't have the best upbringing, cause it was still the hood, but like I remember going to Puerto Rico and it being like just villagey, and I was just shocked, cause I didn't know no Spanish either at the time. And then I remember going to school and I made this friend with this dude named William, right?
In Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico, right?
Okay.
And bro, the school system over there, like that shit was crazy. It was just like, it was just nothing but like a cement building, no doors, and there was just like doorways to like all these classes, right? And I made friends with this one boy named William because he spoke English.
Okay.
So he was my only friend, right? And we would always talk about Resident Evil and shit like that.
Is Drake getting shit on right now? Is that where he is in his career?
Yeah.
This is the shit on Drake time.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's because he's trying to act young, and he's like, we all know you're old, bro. Like,
It's-
I'm old too. I'm not
It's that,
calling him old.
but I feel like even if he wasn't, there was still shit on him. Just because he's gotten so big.
Is it because
But I
he's big or because the music ain't really?
I feel like it's a couple things.
It-
Now
it's
we sound
it-
like the haters.
This is Patreon, bro.
It's
I'm
definitely
here
a
to
couple
just
things.
Vibe and talk.
It's definitely a couple things, but he's for sure OD, like,
He's up there.
yeah. So you just gotta hate, kinda.
I hear you. Yeah.
You?
So you just gotta hate. You feel like
yeah,
you're
like-
part of the problem.
Nah,
with
but
that
like
shit.
I look at it like UFC fighters, right?
Okay.
If they're on the top for too long, you just gotta hate.
Like you want to see someone knock their ass out.
You
Yeah.
never hated Anderson Silva. You never
Damn,
wanted to see him
true.
lose, bro.
He really didn't hate on Anderson Silva.
I remember because like every fight he was riding dick.
No, no, but not me. Not me. I'm talking about.
never seen
I'm
That
talking
was
about,
not me,
I'm
bro.
talking about like society.
You're talking about as a fucking a union, bro. The continents, bro.
Right now you're
We're asking
a big-
physical gamers and
Right.
shared.
But I don't fall in that category. Like
what
Izzy,
category do you
people
fall
hate-
in?
People
Talk
hate
about the
people-
category you're in.
Okay.
Yeah, talk about your
I'm
category.
out the Matrix.
Out
Okay,
the
red pill?
Matrix.
I'm out the Matrix.
Red pill or blue pill, PG?
Bro,
Fuck.
you literally the most consistent streamer I know, but he's out the Matrix, bro.
He's so in it, he thinks he's out of it now.
Right, bro.
He's like,
They
no, I'm
got
free.
him, bro.
It's like, all right.
Like the
if you
biggest
say so,
agent.
bro.
Oh my gosh, Joe. Like,
Red pill or blue pill? You skipped it.
fuck, I don't know which one's with red pill.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay. You
Yeah.
say you keeping up with it?
Hell yeah, I gotta stay red pill.
What's crazy is I got a crazy story for the pets, even for this house party shit. I'm like, damn, I had a fucked up childhood. Oh no. I thought my shit was cool.
What you mean?
What happened?
The house parties, I got like a crazy house party, like a demon house party story,
Are
bro.
you hyping it up, bro?
What?
Like, can we get to the
What?
facts?
Right, I need
Damn,
so I need that story now.
All right, so so my brother was dating this girl, right? And apparently her mom was like messing with voodoo.
No, I'm
Apparently,
leaving.
apparently.
Oh.
So they the kids there were always hearing things in the house, right? he decided he's gonna go get one of those Kodak, those disposable
Yeah.
cameras, and you have to take it to Walmart to get it developed. So he bought one of those. He took a picture of everywhere. He went to the attic, took a couple more pictures. Right, last ones, got it developed. He's going through these pictures. The last one has a face on it. He takes it to my aunt's house, right? He takes it to her and she's like, she's looking at the picture. She's acting weird. Now, we would always go over there every weekend because all the cousins used to, stay over there. So she stays with this picture and she's acting weird. You know what I mean? So I'm chilling in the living room.
I want to hear this. So
so I'm chilling in the living room, and my brother, he says bye to her, and when I remember him walking by me towards the door, and all I hear is on the floor, right? Like on towards the kitchen.
Yeah.
I look over and she's on the floor, right? And I'm like, what the hell? And then she starts laughing, right?
Who?
My aunt. Now this is,
mine.
hand on the Bible.
No, don't put it
all
there,
real.
bro.
No,
Yeah,
I'm just saying this is a true story. So she's like laughing, and he runs over and he's trying to get her to come to or whatever.
Yeah.
And long story short, they end up calling like this priest. I remember as a kid, I just remember this priest yelling inside of the house. I guess he was like, fast forward.
How much?
I don't know the time frame, maybe a couple weeks.
Okay.
But I was in middle school at the time. My cousin, she throws a house party, right? So there's a bunch of kids in this living room. So this music is playing. She's like, can you go upstairs and get this key for me, right? Don't wake my mom up because she's been sick. She's, she hasn't been well. I go upstairs. I open the door, right? She's like this, sleeping. Next to her is this drawer. So, I close the door and music is like, when the doors close, it's like, echoing. So I'm trying to sneak over. I open the drawer. Now, mind you, she's behind me, right? So I open the drawer, I grab the key, and I feel like someone's watching me. I close the drawer. When I turn around, she's like this, just staring at me.
What?
Bro, I get like the chills, and I'm just staring at her, and I'm backing up, and I swear. And I close the door, and she's just staring at me the entire time. So I go downstairs, and I'm looking for my cousin. I'm panicking, and I'm like, yo, Haiti, like, bro, your mom's tweaking. She's like, what? Your mom's tweaking. Then I just hear, my aunt, she's yelling, telling everybody, get the fuck out of the house.
What?
Yeah, and true story. Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching this episode of the Speakeasy Podcast, bro.
Oof.
Nah, bro, it's your last episode, bro. Say your
Gonna kick
goodbyes.
him off?
Say your goodbyes, bro. Hell nah,
Thank you
bro.
for sharing, PJ.
Yeah, house parties though,
I know, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd rather you tell us more about getting stoned or some shit, bro.
What?
In the alleys, getting choke slammed in mattress lights and shit, bro. Don't ever bring no shit like that in here again, bro.
It's a life story.
That's trauma dumping, bro. That shit's not cool, bro. Shout out to all your family though, but
That's wild.
Bree, can you tell us how gaming? I don't know, bro.
I don't know if I can.
Put that hand up. Actually, knock that shit down, bro. Just knock that shit down. There you go, bro.
We're back.
Joe, ask her something.
So the Grammys happened, right?
Yeah.
So listen. So how'd y'all feel about so apparently the country community, they're mad at Beyonce winning.
Yeah, I saw.
We're not there yet in the show, bro.
He can't ask the question. You told him to ask a question.
I told Joe, bro. I'm done hearing anything he say.
I could ask a question.
Thank you.
Okay.
I could ask a question. So Bree,
Sorry, PG.
there was a video. Yeah, sorry, PG. We're gonna make it back. I didn't mean to tap you. That's disrespectful.
Right.
I didn't mean. I corrected
Obligation.
it. My hand was right here, bro. Don't.
Yo, it's
All right. I'm asking a question. We're moving past it. This is how we break this bullshit.
We're here.
So,
the feel,
Wait,
bro.
I got a story when I was a kid.
Go ahead, bro. I got fucking Wolverine in this bitch, bro. Like,
No, take the chop.
nah, tell the story.
Okay.
We're getting like this podcast all over the place, bro.
So when I was a kid, right? Because I was huge into the Attitude Era, right? So we had a mattress outside.
Who's your favorite during the Attitude Era then?
The Rock or Stone Cold, you know. So yeah, so we had a mattress outside in the backyard, right? So it was all my siblings, right? You know.
post rock fights.
Absolutely, bro.
Okay.
So this one time, my older brother and my older cousin, I'm like 8 at the time. They're like 17. Bro, I turn around and they're slamming everybody on. I'm talking about hard, right?
Yeah.
I see this. I'm with my best friend Carlos, and he lived like, so in my backyard there was a huge fence, and then there was like a space of grass, and then his house, right? So I look at him and I'm like, Carlos, run! So we get in between this fence, right? He's in front of me. My older brother, he almost grabs me, right? So we're running. We turn the corner. This motherfucker Carlos closed the door in my face. So I'm outside banging on the door, yelling this to let me in, right?
Yeah.
My heart's racing, bro. And I'm like, oh my, bro, my cousin, my brother gonna beat my fucking ass for not getting
You ran.
slammed.
And you ran.
Right, and I ran. So you know it's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's worse. It's worse, bro.
So my heart's racing. I turn around, my back's against the wall, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm looking around. I start walking and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? What the fuck? I hear a noise like the gravel on the floor, right? Like someone. These motherfuckers grabbed me, right? So they put me over the shoulder. I'm screaming now. Now he's walking on the street. Everybody on that block is just watching me, right? Scream, cry. Like, get the fuck off me! Get the fuck off me! Right, bro. These dudes take me to the backyard, bro. They slam me. My brother holds me down. My older cousin gets a fucking rope, hog ties me, right? My brother grabs a shovel and he starts beating my ass with it.
What the fuck is
Then,
going on?
listen, right? listen.
Got your
Then, right? Right.
Yo, I was like,
so
yo.
mind you, I'm a little ass kid. My legs and my arms, and I'm just screaming, right?
Getting hit with a shovel.
With the shovel, bro.
I think that's assault.
Yeah.
Right.
And can we know the names of these two gentlemen?
listen. My mom comes out of work, and you know she runs the household. Of
course.
She peeks her head. She's like, "Get him the fuck off of that fucking rope right now, right?" He's like, "All right." When she goes back inside, this motherfucker picks me up, puts me in the green dumpster, bro. That shit goes. Boom. I fall, bro, and I'm just crying, bro. And these motherfuckers just walk off, bro. My fucking cousins and shit had to untie me. I'm like, you fucking pussy. So yeah, that was my wrestling. I used to love wrestling, Joe.
That's not wrestling.
That's not wrestling.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not wrestling.
She's the wrestler,
Yeah.
and she's saying it's not wrestling.
It's wrestling.
That's
trauma.
That's abuse.
That's
That's fucking trauma.
Hey,
That's
Help you
cheers.
sleep that night, I guess.
yeah, yeah. That's
You know?
scary.
God
Add that to the list.
Fuck.
You know me, I was gonna segue and be like, do you have any stories like this? But I really hope not, bro.
Please
I really
no.
hope.
What the please
Not
no.
with a shovel, no.
Right?
That's insane.
I wrestled when I was a kid too, but not like that.
I hear you.